Hello, this is Cindy Nierenberg giving you my weekly update. You guys know I'm on a journey to lose 65 pounds. And in order to do that, I have to lose 1.25 pounds per week. So this week, I started at 229.8 pounds. This week, my weight is 226.4 for a total loss of 3.4 pounds in 2 weeks, which puts me ahead of my goal. And actually, I had a secondary goal, which was to lose 2 pounds while I was on vacation. And I was able to do that. So my family and I went to Boise, Idaho, and we drove there. So that meant snacks in the car, lots of restaurant meals. I was away from like the regular foods that I eat at home. And I still lost 2.2 pounds. So some of you have asked what program I'm following, what I'm doing. I only have 2 criteria: no sugar, no flour. And really, guys, it's pretty simple. It gets rid of all the desserts and all the breads. And it's simple. It's easy. It was easy at every restaurant to find something that could follow those guidelines. So I'm keeping it simple throughout this whole journey: no sugar, no flour. But I did tell you guys initially that I would be completely honest with you about my journey. I'm very real in this process. So I want to tell you about what happened last night. Don't know what happened, but I came home. I was tired. I was sitting in the big chair. I was watching Netflix, and my brain told me it would be a great idea to get up and go eat some Halloween candy. And so I did, which broke my no sugar rule, right? So then once I ate Halloween candy, then I decided it would be a good idea to go to the kitchen and find some potato chips. So then I ate potato chips, and I don't feel really good about that. So life coaching teaches us to kind of shine a light on a problem when it occurs. Don't just ignore it, which is what got me to being 65 pounds overweight. Shine a light on that process, what actually happened. And our brains love the familiar, right? Our brains love habit. And for me, it is a habit when I'm tired and I'm relaxing. My habit is to sit in the same chair, watching the same TV, and then going to get a snack. And that's exactly what I did last night. It's something that simple. So tonight, what I plan on doing is I may watch Netflix, but I won't sit in that same chair. I'll sit on the sofa, or I'll sit in a different chair. So I change up the dynamics so that my brain can't go, oh, Cindy, this is what we do when we sit here. We sit, watch TV, and then go get a snack. So I'm not going to do that tonight. And that will help me get closer to my goals. You know, when I tell you that the brain loves familiarity, it really does. Like, if you think about those of you who come home from work, excuse me, those of you who come home from work and immediately open up a bottle of wine, and you have a glass and maybe 2 or maybe 3, right? Like, no judgment here. You're familiar with that behavior. Same thing is true for those of us who like something sweet after a meal. A little piece of chocolate, cookie, a little piece of cake, just something to kind of end that meal. Our brains are very familiar with that behavior. Those of us who come home from work and immediately like scrounge around in the cabinets for something to eat or to snack on, even though we're in the process of preparing dinner, and literally dinner is going to be on the table in like 30 minutes, right? It's a behavior. It's a habit that we've gotten into. That was the habit that I'd gotten into watching TV in the living room. So my tip this week is take a look at what are the behaviors that you've gotten used to. What are the habits that you've put into place that really aren't serving you? And then once you shine a light on that habit, then you can decide, is this a habit that serves me? Is this a habit I want to get rid of? and you can make a plan to change it. And it can be as simple as moving from one chair to the next. I'm just telling my brain something a little bit different. So thank you, those of you who are following me. I'd love to hear from you, so you can contact me. My email is listed below, cindyn@cox.net. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Please like and subscribe to my videos to follow along, and I'll see you next week with good news.